is Jacob Cross taking on King Drago.
Ooh.
I don't know nothing about King Drago. I just signed him, so we'll find out what he's about. I got Ian
Uh,
over here talking shit in OEW. I'm not even gonna watch that because he's probably gonna irritate the shit out of me.
yeah, I seen that. Alright, but we got our first match. Jacob Cross versus King Draco.
Santa, you are very familiar with Cross as he's choked you out on numerous occasions.
Sadly, I am.
Even choking out the hardcore biker we have in Ryan Shaw, choked him out and did something to his throat over there in, I want to say, NGW.
I think in NGW, him and Shaw had a very tough battle, but they never crossed paths again, and after that, they kind of went their own way. So I'm curious what King Draco will have in store for us to counter Jacob Cross.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of curious to see how Drago will uh, fare against Cross, with Cross being the submission expert that he's in, as we're getting our second look at the new arena that's still very vibrant in its colors, that somehow Cross can make it very dark at all times.
Did you pay the electric bill?
I'm pretty sure Rivers paid that electric bill, so I hope so, because he's always cutting these lights out somehow.
Apparently he is.
We haven't seen Cross for a few weeks since before we turned over to this new era, but he's still looking like he's ready to knock somebody out by submission.
I mean, apparently Mr. Rivers helps Cross agree to this new era, so I don't know what he will do, but all he seems to care about is just knocking everybody out, so
yeah,
I guess we will see.
Especially with that dangerous Kirifuda clutch that he's got, is just devastating. That's what he took out Shaw with, and evidently Rivers could pay for the new arena, but he couldn't get new seats. With still the old Dragonfire logo on them.
Well, I mean, maybe he likes nostalgia. I mean, nostalgia works. So,
apparently.
But man, Cruz looks ready to go, and he looks ready to beat Drago.
He does. I'm curious to see what kind of impact he will have in his debut match against Cross, but unfortunately, he's got Cross in his debut match.
I mean, Draco seems like a really exciting signing, and I mean, we haven't seen much of Draco anywhere, so this is pretty much a exclusive for everybody to see. And just as we're speaking about him, here he is, the new King Draco, just signed to Dragonfire.
So I mean, and that's the good thing with Dragonfire, is that there's always new stars of the future and stars of the past that are all mixed into one place that could give us some dream matchups that are coming up.
Exactly. Like, Joe Rivers has really made a good goal with finally making not just one brand, but a brand where you can see some new names that you've never heard of or even seen.
Exactly, like as we're seeing in King Drago here now. We ain't never seen him, don't know what he's about, but hopefully he can impress us to stick around a little bit longer.
Exactly.
But we're just probably mere seconds away from hearing that bell ring.
I mean, the referee's checking the opponents, checking the competitors. Seems like everything is good to go.
And immediately they'll lock up, and Cross looks like he's going to show that test of strength off, that he's the veteran in this matchup. Although while being a rookie and only being around for a few months, he's made some pretty big impact while winning the hardcore title over in APW when it was still around.
I mean, I ruled APW for a while, so I would know how hard that place can be, but Drago seems to have learned a few things.
Yeah, he don't look like he's going to take that test of strength again fold on him, as Drago or Cross would get him back behind and get that beautifully executed takedown on him.
Ooh, this is really, really good. I mean, the fans aren't exactly warmed up for this, but I mean, they do.
Still be cold. they might still be sitting in that cold weather out there.
I mean, maybe we need to get the temperature up, but they are starting already with a pretty much a fiery start, so to say.
Goes for that big super kick, and luckily he ducks out of the way of that, because I don't know how well that would have fared.
Ooh. I mean, that would have hit a bit. I mean, he wouldn't need to get jaw
reconstruction after that.
Yeah.
It's back and forth. These guys are not wasting any time to try to. Oh, and the arm drag right there.
I mean, I'm sorry if we are getting used to this, but we have an all-new desk here, and we're just getting used to all the new tech that Mr. Rivers bought for us, so.
Oh, and then that jump in STO sorts to take down Drago, and then he's right back up. These guys are off to it. Oh, and a huge kick that you have felt on quite a few occasions as well.
Oh, that's not nice. That hurts, believe me.
Oh, and he's managed to kick out of that.
I mean, believe me when I say it, it takes a lot to kick out of those two kicks.
And again, I think Drago is keeping Cross on his toes and getting him frustrated with being able to reverse everything.
I mean, if you want to beat Cross, you gotta get him off your game. You gotta keep him angry, because if you're angry, you don't think, unless you manage to control your anger and actually know how to think when you're angry. But it seems like Cross doesn't really have figured it out yet.
Exactly, and Cross is one of those that likes that slow, methodical pace, that he can just have his way as he tosses him outside. Like, Cross doesn't like the high-speed matchups. He likes taking it in. Another huge kick in the outside. But he likes the slowness. That way he can just methodically pick apart each part of your body to take you out. But we all know he likes to take out that throw.
Exactly, but that's what you need to look out for. Draco needs to look out for that grip. Oh, wait,
and he went for that grip.
Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. See, Draco scouted it and instantly saw what he needed to do on it.
He did some work, because if he would have gotten that grip on it, it would have been over. Like, there's no getting out of that grip of Crosses. Once you're in it, you better hope to God either A, you pass out quickly, or the ref hurries up and rings that bell, because it's done.
I mean, there are very few people who can escape from it, but the ones that do escape it know exactly what they need to aim for, and that's what Drago just did.
Yeah, being a rookie. Oh, and another neck breaker there. And then can he pick up the win here? The upset? No, only a 1 on that. But we're going later tonight. We are going to get the VIP, the former champion, that was almost impossible to get the World Heavyweight Championship off that kill switch now holds. You've had quite a run-in with him. Couldn't get the title off of him.
I mean, I beat him in the Elimination Chamber for anybody that's watching, but that guy, I'll give him dues. He did do good.
Cross has got the Kirifuda clutch on him.
Oh no.
In the center of the ring.
Oh no.
And he taps out.
Oh. Shame.
And that's a good thing for Drago. Drago knew when to tap out. So I'll give him credit for that, because if he would have been in that any longer, who knows what could have happened. And it just goes back to mention, like I mentioned, you get that he gets that hold locked in, that submission around your throat. It's pretty much over unless you are bigger than him. You are not getting out of that.
I mean, Draco scouted it first, but sadly he knew that his time was coming and he tapped out quick. But good effort to the new signee and congrats to Cross winning his debut match.
Now, I am kind of excited to see what we will see from King Drago in the future. Time will only tell on that. But right now, we got the son of Rivers taking on VIP. Both of these guys have history together that is, it's going to be a hard-hitting match, I'm sure. Gavin returned back to the company after walking out on Megalo and immediately confronted VIP when he first arrived here. And these guys had, 2-3 month long rivalry, just costing each other matches left and right before finally Rivers was like, no more, you're going to have a match. And then after that, it's done and over with.
I mean, if I know Rivers well enough, this is just a huge test for his son. This is just to see if his son can live up to the hype that Mr. Rivers thinks of him. And VIP, I mean, VIP just doesn't like the son of
he
Rivers.
Don't like anybody. VIP's got that whole entire, he's richer than you, he's more popular, and he don't care. He's going to do whatever he takes to cross that red rope to get back to where he wants. As these guys are going to waste no time, it's already in the ring.
Apparently. Well, here we go. Apparently, they don't care about making a big entrance. They're just going at it already.
Yeah, it's awful surprising, especially with VIP and how he likes his extraordinary entrance, as he calls it. Gavin, I can see it from Gavin. Gavin's a straight no-nonsense. But VIP, it's kind of shocking because he likes to be flashy upon his arrival, as he immediately has control of Gavin.
I mean, VIP just wants to show off that he's not just all talk, but so far, I mean, with now Rivers taking control of this match, I mean, he's got a big opportunity to prove it that he's not all talk.
Yeah, and he VIP reminds me a lot of a more indie scene MJF. He's mouthy, and everybody loves to hate him as he's going in for the pin. But
I mean,
everybody hates him. Everybody just loves to hate him.
I mean, he's just looking at you, and I think he doesn't like that reference very much.
No, he kind of gave me a dirty look. I don't think he liked that. I'm probably going to hear about that later when the show's done over with. He's going to probably lay into me. But it's true. Like, nobody likes VIP. No, everybody hated him as the world champion. Somehow he managed to con Rivers into giving him the title and insert himself into the triple threat title match and winning it. But he also, at the time, he had Clarence Fletcher Township, whatever the hell his name is, I don't care.
You mean CFT?
Yes, he had him as his manager, and somehow got conned into a world title shot and won it. So he did capitalize on it. And these guys knowing each other very well is not being able to get very much of an offense in either way before their opponent takes control. Like that now, we just see Gavin take control back of it and being all taunty and catering to the crowd that he does a little bit too much. And I think that's what's prevented him from being world champion. And he leapfrog over that spear.
Ooh.
And I think that's his main flaw, why he hasn't been world champion yet. He caters too much to the crowd, telling the crowd off.
I mean, the crowd can be a strength to him. I mean, if he uses the crowd well and I mean the crowd loves him. So if the crowd is behind you, that can do wonderful things for you in the ring.
Yeah,
but not enough as the cover goes.
Right, but I don't think that he cares too much about the crowd. That's the thing. I think he just likes trying to piss the crowd off, but the crowd loves him. The crowd adores him. Oh, and that huge spinning Uranagi delivered by VIP, which he won that world title with. And only gets that, barely gets that 2 count, almost that 3.
Ooh, close, close. Now Rivers needs to focus. I mean, Gavin, I'm just going to call him Gavin.
Oh, and he just nails that red rope that he gets it. And Gavin barely kicks out of that.
Oh, damn, almost a 3. See, this is where he needs to stay on focused. This is where he needs to get going on him.
Yeah, he definitely needs to keep going, keep attacking. And a huge DDT on that apron. And here we're seeing out the sinister side of Gavin. As now we're hearing the crowd chant, "This is awesome," and I'm getting the hell out of the way. Too close to the.
Okay, boys. Okay, guys, we just got this brand new table.
I got a feeling somebody's probably gonna go through a table here tonight.
I mean, as long as Mr. River buys us a new table, I'm all for it.
Right, I'm all for it. Whatever makes the crowd leave happy, but I kind of want a desk to sit at.
I mean, this desk is, beautiful, but if this crowd wants it, why not give it to them?
And here we go again. Jesus Christ, guys. Can we get this back into the ring?
Hey, go into the ring, Therapy. Go into the ring. Yeah, good.
Ref is up to 7.
Get into the ring, otherwise you get down. Oh!
Gavin just hit that huge knee on the outside. This could be it.
I can't say that I'm enjoying that. Can't say that.
Gavin's gonna try. Oh, and he gets in the ring and takes a cheap victory. Oh, I think he designed that on purpose to happen. He took enough punishment. I'm beginning to think that he didn't think he was gonna be able to walk away with a true victory here tonight. So
but
win's a win, yes.
Exactly.
As we see the highlights of that with that huge knee to the blast that temporarily stunned VIP. Happened right out in front of us.
VIP is mouthing off. Yeah, you lost. Please, VIP. Go to the locker room.
We get it. Like you got the cheap victory. Like Gavin got the cheap victory. He's taunting. He's proud of himself there. But up next, we got another debuting man tonight, taking on a former world champion, none other than yourself. Sander Cool will be in action tonight when he takes on a big man. And I'll go.
Easy, all right. I signed a good contract with this. Don't worry.
Yeah, he's a big man.
I'll see you in a minute.
All right. Good luck in that one.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as Sander's in there getting ready, he's taking on Jaden Mason, and all I can say about Mason is he's a big, big man. So hopefully he doesn't overtower Cool too much. Sander is the former world champion, but lost to Killswitch in the dawning of the new era here. Yeah, let's just keep Sander in our prayers with how big this man is compared to Sander. And hopefully Sander can survive and won't be too hurt to return back to this commentary desk tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been given word we are going to get Kobayashi taking on Diergos next after this match, especially after their little mishap that they happened to have a couple weeks ago. but here he is, Jaden Mason, big man, and he outweighs
from New York,
towers over Sander. But we're going to see what he's exactly about, if he's about power or what, or if it's just all flash. But he looks like he's ready to go. I mean, I'm excited to see what he can bring, as he's a new signing, and where he'll fit in, whether he'll fit in the heavyweight division. He could even fit into the U.S. or the X division. But yeah, I feel if he's in the heavyweight division, the world title division, Sander is going to be seeing a lot of this man coming up. But we got to keep in mind that Sander does have his rematch that will happen at the pay-per-view coming up when he takes on Killswitch Joe. So he's also got that match. So he could walk out champion in his rematch. But if he makes it there, that's the thing. He's got to be able to make it there to the pay-per-view. As Jesus Christ, this man just stares beadily with his beady eyes right through this desk. He can stay in the ring. I'm glad I'm not a competitor. I'm glad I am not Sander Cool in this instance. But now we're just waiting Sander to get back out here. And here's his music as Sander is now making his way out, the former Dragonfire world champion. He's not accompanied by Nora, as we're all used to seeing him elsewhere, whether it be 3Dub or NGW or 3WA. But he's here alone.
Weighing in at 233 pounds.
I hope he knows what he's doing. I don't think this was the smartest idea of him to sign up and agree to this, but we'll find out. But as you heard from Sander earlier, he did win the world title in the Elimination Chamber to become the champion. But what he didn't mention is he had a year-long struggle getting shot and just not being able to capture it, and finally realizing his dream at that pay-per-view to capture the world title. And he's been on cloud 9 since holding it, and he's had a rough couple weeks here since dropping the title, but he's looking to get back definitely into his winning ways and improve his win-loss record here tonight. But he's got a a big beat ahead of him to win it. We have to check on both of these guys. And immediately they lock up. It was not a bright idea by Sander to lock up with this big man. The ref is going to have to get up in there and break it up. Sander taking the gentleman route. Oh, and that is exactly what he's got to do. He's got to keep on the move, attack the legs of the big man, and with a snap suplex, takes the big man down and is now in full control of this. And he's immediately going to roll him over. It's going to be too soon, Sander, as he immediately kicks out of that pin. Oh, and a huge drop kick delivered to the face. Sander's in charge, and nobody expected to see this, as the big man is down, and now he's got his hands on him. Sander could be in trouble as he just drops him right over that top rope and delivers a huge kick to the chest. And again, got him back up and dropping him. I might have to ask Sander how that felt, because oh, and the big man left his feet, but Sander was able to sidestep it. He's got him hooked. Oh, and drops him right onto his head. Surprisingly, Sander has done fairly well and immediately right into a cover, only getting a 1 count there. Oh, and a pop-up hurricanrana. Keeping the big man off his feet is probably the smartest thing that he can do right now. Oh, and it hits him with that. Xander Cool's got him up, picking him back up. Hooked him up with the snap suplex and delivers it. Oh, and then the snapmare followed by a drop kick. Keeping the big man off his feet is probably, like I said, the smartest thing that Xander could do right now. And he's got him in that arm bar. Oh! And just wrenching away at it. Xander looking to climb up to that top rope. And delivers a huge elbow to the middle of the back. Climbing back up again. He's calling for him to stand up, which I don't think's a smart move. Oh! And managed to barely get a hold of him by hurting himself in the process of this. But he was managed to able to get back to his feet first. Irish whip to the corner, but reversed. He met with a back elbow. And another back elbow right to the face. Xander's going to toss him over the top. What are you doing, Xander? Do not get to the outside. Oh, and a huge DDT delivered. Fans are chanting, this is awesome. This is dumb, is what this is. Xander should not be taking him to the outside. It is only a matter of time before the big man gets his hands on him. And he picks him back up. Oh! And now the big man is going to try to get back in control. And no, he gets him with that neck breaker. Xander just taking a beating to the midsection there, but managing to able to hit that jawbreaker. Goes for a step-up enziguri and misses. Xander tosses him to the other side, and then will climb back in the ring to break that count before climbing back outside. You guys have got to get this back to the inside, and let's have an actual pinfall. Oh, and he eats a back elbow. Chop to Xander, chop back to Mason. Oh, he's missing these wild punches. And oh, goes for that takedown and gets hit with a knee right in the back. I don't really know what they're doing out there, dancing a little bit, I'm guessing. The big man Mason is back in control again, tossing him to the other side. It looks like Xander may have fallen wrong on his arm as he's clinched it. Uh-oh. He's got him grabbed by the arm, wrenching away at that elbow. Xander's looking to fight out of it, and he'll get out of it. Tossing him into the barricade. Ooh, and just making him eat it. The ref is back up to 5. Still counting away, and these guys are still firing away outside. Goes for that step-up enziguri and misses yet again. Back in the ring, these guys will finally go. She set up, oh, a kick to the midsection. Bounce off the rope, and a huge curb stomp delivered by Mason. Mason is celebrating, throwing shots, shades of Rivers there. Now he's making that comeback, sling blade. Oh, picks him, oh, and Xander will immediately put a stop to any momentum that he'll get there as Mason will roll right back to the outside. But Mason will toss him back inside as Xander tried to go get him. Going schoolboy into a super kick. Shades of Killswitch Joe, the champion there. And oh, what athleticism delivered with that moonsault by Mason. Sanders back up, goes for a kick, gets missed. And now Mason has got his head in between his legs, just squeezing away as Sanders able to get out of it. Sander hits him with a back elbow to the back of the head. Oh, and a discus forearm shot, taking down the challenger in Mason. Oh, and a DDT. And going for the cover. 1, 2. Sanders got this. No. Oh, no. Mason will manage to barely get his shoulder up in time. As we see briefly, Sander arguing with the ref. Picks him up. And, oh, there's a huge DDT that Sander delivers quite well to win matches, and exactly how he won the world title. To drag him over. 1, 2, and again. Mason will manage to kick out of it. Sander, you see the signs of frustration. Oh, and beat. Sander busted open Mason. Powerbomb. Flips him over. Huge knee to the face. He's going to drag him over to the middle of the ring again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and no. Mason will manage to somehow kick out of this yet again. Mason is definitely bringing the fight to Sander. Oh, setting him up again for the huge curb stomp. Delivering it. Oh, picking him up. Oh, dear God, what is he said? Oh, and a huge revolutionary knee. 1, 2, 3, and Mason will somehow manage to pick up the win and give Sander another L in that loss column. Sander put up one hell of a fight as we see the blood coming down off Mason's face. Oh, Mason's going to extend the hand, and Sander will shake it and raise his hand. Sander, there's no reason to hold your head down low because, Jesus Christ, you sure brought it to him. Here momentarily, we will get Sander back. But up next will be Kobayashi taking on Diergos. Sander, you tried your best in that, and it was too big of a guy to try to put down. But up next, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we got Kobayashi taking on Diergos. These guys hate each other with a passion. Diergos, in their first encounter, got a cheap victory as he rolled him up playing possum. How are you feeling there, Sander? You took quite a few curb stomps there and a huge knee.
I'm good. I'm good. Oh man, that man is one huge of a challenge.
Now, is he bigger when you're standing next to him than what he looks like sitting outside of the ring?
I mean, he looks big, but that man can fight.
He looks like he hit pretty hard. It looks like he was stiff in the ring.
I mean, those punches, he can go with those punches. He hits hard, but we got Diergos now, so let's see how the Dragon will do.
Yeah, I was just talking about how Diergos got a cheap possum victory over Kobayashi when they first encountered, and Kobayashi lost his cool and immediately started attacking him after. These guys, I don't think, Battle of the Mess, these guys do not like each other.
I mean,
Kobayashi hit him with a huge clothesline.
And apparently I get double paid for double services tonight, apparently.
Apparently you are getting double paid. We're going to have to go talk to Rivers after this about that. But it all depends on what kind of mood he is. He is in the main event when he takes on Ryan Shaw. So we'll see what kind of mood he's in afterwards. As Kobayashi hits him with that huge roundhouse.
Ooh, that's painful.
Diergos is rocked, not looking normal, as Kobayashi's got him picked up and with a huge brainbuster, just taking it too. Oh, and a kick.
Oh.
Diergos looks like he may be able to take control back of this. Oh, and exchanging blows. Oh, he's got that.
Oh, see. Nope, the ropes. Nope, the ropes.
Too close. He had that crossface locked in on him, but unfortunately, way too close. Kobayashi goes to the top.
Oh!
Went for that frog splash and meets a double knee to the gut.
Ooh, he's gonna have a sore gut in the morning.
I can only imagine. Oh!
Oh no! Oh!
Set him up. Oh, and then that springboard elbow drop straight to his chest. Ooh, and then when they eat defeat, or not eat defeat, I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That
I mean, are you confusing your moves? Are you okay?
I'm getting all confused now. After
oh, nice jump!
You just getting slaughtered in there while attempting to have offense. It kind of rattled me a little bit. Oh, I mean, these guys are going right at it. Punches. I'm thinking these guys are fed up with each other. Again, taking him down.
Oh, I think that's what you're going for. Yes, he's going for the submission move.
He's got that armbar locked in. Kobayashi will manage to get out of it and lay a few punches of aggression on him as well. I told you, Sander, these guys do not like each other.
These guys do not like each other at all. They are basically... They think there's only room for one guy in this ring, and that's what they're trying to decide.
Oh no. What is Kobayashi setting up for?
Oh! That knee.
He's going to have a headache in the morning. Ooh.
Well, I think that... Oh, well, okay, he's out. Oh, guess he's not.
Jesus Christ, these guys are delivering everything that they have. And that Hurricanrana DDT that Kyrgios has got.
These guys need to be checked for a concussion after this.
Somebody just got busted open.
That was Diego. Diego just busted open.
Kyrgios managed to sidestep that. Oh, goes for that double moon stomp and misses. And evidently that pissed off Kyrgios, because now Kyrgios is right back on him. Going for the crossbar. Oh, he's got the armbar in on him.
Yeah, but it's not enough. He's punching it out. Oh, man.
These guys knowing each other all too well know it. Oh, and a huge Superman punch into the cover. 1, 2. Oh. He must not have gotten all of it, but just enough to get a pin, barely a 2 count. Oh, and those educated knees right to the face. Looking to do more damage than what is already done right now to Diego's head.
I mean, these guys need to have a medical check after this match.
Oh,
especially...
For 100%, these guys need to be checked up on.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah,
yeah. They're not. Oh! Diergos missed the ducked under the first one, but got hit with that second kick.
Oh no. No. Stay away from the desk. Stay away from the desk.
No. Get away. No.
No. Oh.
Good thing that we were not around there, because that would have hurt.
Oh, that looks more painful up close.
Than what it does, yes, I agree. That looks like damage could have been done.
I do not want to be Diego's right now, or any other.
I don't want to be none of these guys. These guys are beating the hell out of each other. Oh, with huge German suplex.
Oh!
Followed by that clothesline, and he just kicks right up out of it. And pissed off Diergos in doing so.
What's it going to take to keep these guys down? What do they gotta do?
Pulling him around into the pin finally. Only getting a 1 count on that.
Only a 1? After all the...
Hard telling. Oh, and the media order right there.
Oh. Oh, here comes.
Tour of Violence. Into the
That's
pin.
it.
1, 2.
2. No way.
Dyrgos is beside himself. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm shocked that he was able to kick out of it.
I don't know what to say anymore.
He is back to his feet, but dazed, but able to come out of it. Oh, and a huge knee. Oh, this is it.
This has got to be it.
1,
2, 3.
And Kobayashi will finally put down Dyrgos.
I mean, respect to the winner, but also respect to the loser. There is no loser in this match, only winners.
Yeah, especially though, the fans got to enjoy as we see some of the replays from this. That shot connected right to the side of the face. Spelt probably close to the end of it. And then here, right where we thought this was it, right here.
This should have been it, but no, then it was 1, 2, and he still managed to kick out.
Somehow able to kick out of it.
And I mean, you saw some of these.
Oh, did we see that close up?
Oh, Dyrgos is gonna. I mean, you saw see all of these fans cheering and just standing up. Yeah, they just love this.
As we see the, who knows? Kobayashi, I got a feeling, is just this arrogant ass. Like, he don't talk much, but he carries himself like it. So hard telling, he may end up start calling himself the Dragon Slayer, as far as we know. Like, but I cannot wait until this ends. This rivalry ends, because it's. I don't want it to end. It's great, but I can only imagine what these guys are going to take to end this.
But coming off of that awesome match, we gotta go. I mean, we gotta go to Leo Rhodes versus Brock Graves.
Brock Graves, we know a lot about. He's former United States over there in NGW or 3WA, and then a former United States champion in APW, former United States champion here. We know he's able to capture gold. He's former champion wherever he went. We know he took Drago, the German Drago, and pushed his limits there. He unfortunately did not stand very much of a chance with Luther Williams, which we all know there's not very many, as Luther's only lost 2 matches in his career out of 100 that he's had.
I mean, Leo Rhodes, he's just... I think he's going to be something else for this brand now that he's actually here. And then, Brock Graves, he has had some good matches, but I wonder if he can ever move up to the big one.
Only time will tell, and it also all depends. Does Rivers see the faith in him to move them to the heavyweight division?
I mean, this match could be a good proving to see if Brock Graves can move up to the heavyweight division.
Agreed. And Leo was signing a new one. He must have some sort of faith in him, seeing as he's facing a debuting star and Leo. So, I mean, this card here tonight is it's stacked with debuting.
This is all the work of Mr. Rivers signing all this new talent and just starting this new era.
I agree. Like, the hard work is finally paying off, and we're going to see if these guys can live up to the hype of the new one, or will they just fall into the shuffle with all the other stars that are already here.
That's what you saw, what Dyrgos did, what we saw in the beginning of the show as well. All these stars are trying to make a name for themselves. And the best way they can do it is to prove it in that ring.
Yeah, like, you can talk all the talk you want, but when it comes down to it, do you have the fortitude to stand toe-to-toe with these guys in the ring and make a name, or are you just going to be the guy that's known just to talk?
Exactly.
And his opponent from New York.
And here we have
weighing in
Brock
245 pounds.
Former Marine, out of the Marine, and now, rumor has it, Brock served with Devil Dog.
Wait, he served with Didi?
Rumor has it. No one's actually been able to confirm it, but these guys have both men have served in it, and he claims, there's been claims that he has served with Devil Dog, but we don't know when these guys both got out of it. You know,
we should ask Devil Dog. Maybe he can recognize Brock Graves from his time.
Maybe he, who knows? And maybe, like, that's the thing, is like we'll have to get Devil Dog on here one day and see if he recognizes Brock from the time, or if he doesn't recognize him. These guys could have served in 2 different wars, hard telling.
Exactly, but you wouldn't make a claim that you served with Devil Dog if you weren't sure about it, so...
Exactly, and plus you know how these guys that are on the internet like to stir up things. Maybe it's a dream match that they want to see these guys go at it. 2 former Marines going to war. I don't know, I'd enjoy seeing it.
I mean, it would be something if Mr. Rivers can sign Devil Dog versus Brock Graves for a match, but for now we gotta settle with Leo versus Brock here.
Exactly.
As Brock is taunting to the crowd, getting ready for his match.
All right, he's Brock. I think he'll end up taking this one just based on that, being able to see what Brock can do. Leo, I haven't seen much of him, but evidently Rivers must have in order to be able to see him.
Yeah, but the referee's checking those opponents out again, like he has done earlier in this night.
And these guys are going to go right at it. And, oh, there's that Northern Lights. So there's some sort of athleticism there.
I mean,
eats a huge sidewalk.
I mean, these guys tonight are all on fire. They just want to show Mr. Rivers what they are made of.
They want to prove that they're going to be the next one to get a title opportunity. And immediately going in for the pin, getting a 1 count.
I mean, what can this...
And we're speaking of people that you're real quite familiar with. The next match, you're quite familiar with both of the men that are in that match, with Killswitch Joe taking on Remy.
Oh, Remy. Oh.
Both men have taken your championship gold from you. So
I mean,
all right, one's taking championship gold from you, the other one you took from them. So it's only a matter of time for him to get you and Remy going at it.
I mean, Remy's never really taken revenge for that. I'm sure that he's gonna try it, but let's just first see what they can do here on Dragonfire.
Exactly. We're gonna find out as these guys are back and forth, reversing each other's moves to. Oh, nice drop kick delivered by Rhodes. Ooh, and then Graves just sacrificing his body to take down Rhodes.
I mean, that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do to make sure you make an impression on everybody here.
Exactly. He goes for that elbow or goes for the headbutt and eats an elbow. Ooh. Graves with that no-nonsense style, but are we going to see Rhodes tap out? No.
Ooh, that hurts.
Maybe. Oh, no, Rhodes is going to get out.
No. I mean, and that's right in front of some people.
Get in that first access, exactly. Oh, kick to the gut, setting him up.
Oh, no. Oh.
Going in for that pin. 1, 2.
1, 2. Oh,
Graves,
what? No.
Graves is livid.
Graves is pissed. That should have been 3. He's in disbelief.
I heard a few words that I'm not allowed to repeat on air. But he had some words. As now Rhodes is looking to fire back.
Oh.
Drop kick, but doesn't drop. Oh.
Oh.
And there's that speed of Graves. Graves, when you look at him, you don't think speed. But
You think
just,
strength and stamina, but no, he is both brute strength, stamina, and speed, exactly.
oh, he's got it picked up.
Oh, no.
Oh! And that shoulder breaker right into the pin. 1, 2, and no, only getting a 2 count. I'd hope that wouldn't put Graves down, but you never know what can put him down.
I mean, you gotta, if one move doesn't put your opponent down, you gotta continue to work on something else and see if that...
And what in the hell was that?
That was like a double knee gut buster, I think.
I don't know, but that was unique, and it almost put away Graves.
Oh, almost 3, but like I said, if one move doesn't work, continue to work on something else and see if that works.
Right, continuously focus on that body part to weaken it down and make it an easy target. As we just seen the comeback right there by Rhodes looking to take, and meets a forearm, dropping him. Graves picking him up. Oh, and that spinning Uranagi, the power that he delivered with that. 1, 2. Graves
almost
is muttering over here, what do I gotta do?
I mean, what do you gotta do is you gotta continue that match. You gotta...
Oh, he's looking to set up something big, but Rhodes will block it.
Oh.
And hitting with the clothesline and knocking him down. Going for that step up.
Oh, but he misses the step up.
And Graves is going to go back to being that arrogant ass that he is.
I mean, he's just pushing up on his opponent. I mean... Oh,
looking to set up for that. Oh, again. Stop.
I mean, maybe he needs to do something else. Maybe... Oh, what? No.
Oh, and there's that maneuver again. It hit him with that knee right to the face. 1,
that's
2,
2.
3. Oh, and Rhodes will pick up the upset. Shockingly enough.
I mean, like I said, keep working on that body part. And you get that win.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no. He's pissed. No.
Maybe.
Okay.
Graves is actually going to shake his hand. It looked like that was about to get ugly there for a second. But you can tell that Graves is not happy.
I mean, he's a good sport for once, but...
you can tell that's not what he wanted to do. He wanted to do something else, but he was going to give him his moment, which that's very commendable on Graves' part. But
I mean, both have a bright future ahead of them.
Exactly, they both do. But up next, we got the world champion in action, taking on Remy.
Ooh, okay. I'm sorry, but as much as I respect Remy in ring, I gotta give this to Kill Switch.
I've got to give it to Kill Switch as well. Just for this fact, I got to give the experience. The experience. Both of them have been around for a little bit. Kill Switch Joe has been around for longer. He's the one that trained Rivers, so. You know Rivers had to offer him a lucrative contract to come to his own company. So
I'm surprised he didn't get a curb stomp.
Yeah, but we're gonna see how well Kill Switch will be able to face off against someone that he hasn't. It's part of this new era in Remy. Remy's nicknamed the main event bully, but he's not in the main event tonight. But with his small stature that he has, he packs a lot of dynamite in that small package. That he's very hard hitting.
I mean, when Remy gets into that ring, when he gets ready, you may think that he's, small, so to say, but he has a lot of rage behind those punches.
Exactly.
I mean,
he's I've had the opportunity to call a few of his matches, and he's just the rage that are behind these punches. Very well respectable person behind that curtain, but In the ring, I don't want to be a. And here out comes the champion, Killswitch Joe, former Megalo World Champion, current Dragonfire Champion, after taking it off for you.
I mean, I'm going to get that title back. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to lead this new era.
But then he's multiple-time Lit World Champion, multiple-time UCW World Champion, two-time Hall of Famer over there in IWA, alongside with Mr. Rivers being the only two-time Hall of Famers there is with their tag team, the Rejects, which we haven't been able to see them here in Dragonfire, which is probably a good thing for what small tag division that we have now.
But here's a man that I know too well, the man that I took the 3-up undisputed World Heavyweight Championship off, Remy Resner. Remy.
Yeah, some may say that you took that the cheap way by having to cash in.
I mean, I did what I have to do, you know.
And his opponent,
I did what I had to do.
New Hampshire.
And I did that to save 3-up.
I mean, some say that the only way that you could win that is by cashing in.
I mean, we will never know because, I mean, I would love to get that title back and maybe one day hash it out with Remy to prove who the true undisputed World Heavyweight Champion is between the two of us.
Now, do you think that the new GM Harris will grant you that title match?
I mean, I'm watching the division right now, and all I can say is only time will tell. But right now, we are focused on this matchup, and right now, we are going to see Remy versus the Dragonfire World Champion.
Now, do you still have KSJ walking out champion? Or walking out as the winner? I mean, of course he's walking out the champion because he's not defending it tonight. But do you think he's walking the winner?
I think that he's going to walk out as the winner. And that's no disrespect to Remy. That's just, you know... But, you know, we're going to watch and see. Let's just sit back and see how these gentlemen will do in the ring.
Exactly, especially never squaring off against each other before. They're now doing it for the first time as Remy is lockup, and Remy's got him in that headlock, but quickly going to use his strength to get out of that is what Killswitch is going to do. Oh! And that tilt-a-war backbreaker right there, delivering, which seemed to may have stunned him a little bit. Oh, and he's taking out that knee. Killswitch Joe has had issues with his knee throughout his career. Oh, and again, focusing right on those knees. Oh, setting him up. Oh, and Killswitch delivering that huge up and over.
Oh, that's painful.
Now Remy is looking to get out of that and will. Oh, and that huge knee followed by a German suplex delivered. And a DDT. Oh, no. Yes, a DDT. That's what I thought he was setting up for. You see, I've called their matches so much that I could tell the way that they're going to move. Oh, close to that spinning game. Remy caught him.
Oh, see, Remy is very good at scouting those moves.
Exactly.
He knows the move so well that he can counter it. He knows every move that there is to counter.
But that's something we haven't seen, is somebody tossing Remy like a ragdoll right there. Not too many people do that. Going for a belly to belly and gets his ears clapped.
I mean, they're still evenly matched.
And Killswitch is looking to get pumped up, dropping him down. Oh! That is never easy, no matter how many times you see it. Easy to watch. Ooh, kick to the face and back. Now would be the time to take control of that. into the pin. One.
Here we go. One.
Only a 1 count. And that's just why he's the champion. Like, he's able to take a lot of punishment. And that kick is punishment enough.
I mean, just to go shortly back to our match. I mean, you saw how much punishment I needed to do just to get a 1 count on him. Imagine what Remy is going to have to do to keep him down. Oh, okay, that's just...
That may help. That may help.
That too.
Oh, and looking to set up to take that knee out again. Oh, and he'll get it.
See, this is the race. See, this is the brutality that Remy can show. And
a huge super kick.
Oh.
Remy, with that methodical pace that he's used to doing, is not working out for him in this match because these guys both are going at a slow, methodical pace.
I mean, see, you need to give Remy no room to use that brutality of him, because once you do, you are almost lost.
Oh, and a huge butterfly cutter right there. Only in wait. I know that music.
What is going on?
I know that music. It can't be.
Who is that?
That was Bison's music.
Iron Bison?
That was the Iron Bison's music that was playing, but Bison isn't under contract here.
What would Bison be doing here? I mean, Remy, hold on. Look at the ring. Submission move. Oh, the rope's safe here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the crowd went nuts after hearing the music, and it sounded an awful like Bison's music that it played. And the big news is why was his music playing?
Yeah, and especially why in this match? Is he going after the championship, maybe?
I don't know, but we are going to have to get an inside scoop on this somehow and figure out what in the hell, as Kill Switch delivers that huge super kick. 1, 2. Somehow,
no way.
It only managed to merely, just barely distract him to give Remy an upper hand for a little bit, but now he's back in control.
Here we go.
Rainbow cutter, or butterfly cutter again, and connects. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Remy will take an L here. But he almost had the victory right there.
Almost, but not enough.
On the distraction there.
But I mean, the biggest story here is it the Iron Bison's music and it has Rivers maybe signed, or is the Bison even here?
And if it isn't, if Bison isn't here, okay, who was playing his music? Who authorized the music to play?
I don't know.
Throw the confusion off. Is somebody gunning for the title? Maybe it could be you wanting your rematch. Did you have?
Hey! I was sitting here. I was not touching. You've seen me here sitting at the commentary desk, so I was not even in the production truck.
I see you're sitting here next to me, but you did leave the desk for a little while to go get ready. So, did you swing by that production truck to?
I only swung by to get my theme song and to say that I'm ready. That's all I did.
All right, well, we'll have to see exactly what comes out of this scenario with the music playing, who authorized it, who's after either Remy, or evidently they're after Killswitch Joe, because Joe knew the music, so he had that look of concern on his face there. But up next, we had the main event. Rivers taking on Shaw.
Who do you got? Well,
hard telling, dude. Hopefully we don't have any more, and it depends on the pace. If it's a quicker pace, I got going Rivers direction. But if we have a slower pace and a lot of outside the ring fighting, I definitely have it going to Shaw, because Shaw's more of that man that feels like he'd be well suited in a hardcore division.
exactly, but I mean, Shaw. Shaw is a very powerful man. I've faced him a few times and beaten him a few times, but Rivers has got the focus. He's got to focus up to get this right.
And he truly is. And Rivers, as we speak now, as he's on his way out, he's got the momentum right in his corner. The UCW World Championship dominating Riley Saint 11 to nothing in the last man standing in the Hell in a Cell match. Or not last man standing, I'm sorry, an Iron Man inside the Hell in a Cell match, just dominating to walk out the UCW World Champion. He's the HWA West Coast champion.
The following contest
so he's riding a wave of momentum and has the opportunity over there in OEW to walk out, well, this week as on Vendetta as the International Prospect Championship #1 contender. And then the following week, he has the opportunity to walk out the amateur division #1 contender. He's got huge weeks in front of him. Is he going to be focused on this match, or is he going to be focused on the OEW matches?
Sorry. I mean, OEW is important, but you can't look ahead and focus on something that isn't there yet.
Agreed, and it's just, well, Rivers go after that, or will he slightly lose focus? Rivers he's that crafty veteran that's been around for 3-4 decades now, and still going, but like there's always that human error. We don't see him much here in Dragonfire. This is only his second match in the existence of Dragonfire. He's only had 4 matches under his own company's rule, and each time he's not ever challenged for the world championship here, but he's 1-3 here. Will he make it 1-4, or will we make it 2-3 tonight? It's all about what's in his mindset, and it's not a very easy thing to get into the mindset in the mind of Rivers, especially when someone has been around for as long as he has been.
Exactly, but Rivers, Rivers just gotta be focused. I mean, if River isn't focused and he's already just limiting his appearances here on Dragonfire, and let's talk about his opponent more.
Like Shaw, yeah. He's the biker, and he comes with a lot of strength. Very young in his career. I believe just under 1 year. Under 1 year mark. Shaw is quickly became a name of him. Worked under Luther Williams for a little bit, part of the Sinister Order over there in IWA and NGW and 3WA. Has had a lot of big matches in just such a short amount of time. So evidently management has the faith in him, and evidently he's caught the attention of Rivers as he's got his opponent, one of his opponents. So
Rivers probably signed Shaw personally and wanted this match personally to maybe help Shaw get comfortable in the company itself.
Especially, and that would make sense, especially with in a company such as Dragonfire that has a lot of high action, fast-paced stars in there that like to move at a faster pace. And Shaw's one of those slower, pick apart and just devastate that body part. Rivers looks to be ready. So does Shaw. These guys are looking to go right at it, and Shaw
And
definitely
here we go.
is bigger than Rivers, so that could play a factor in there as well.
I mean, size isn't everything. It's also about speed and about stamina. So
Exactly. Rivers went for that double takedown and meets a DDT. He looks like he's got a lot of ring rust on him right now from not competing too much and on a limited appearance here.
like I said, those limited appearances also limit how he is in that ring. Because if he competed more, he would have been more ready for this match, I think.
Exactly, and Shaw just dominating him right now. Oh, and there's that strength of Rivers. That he
But
will
like
put-
I continue, don't count him out either, because even though he has not had many matches here in Dragonfire, he can still go if he wants to.
Exactly, as we've seen over in 3-Dub against John Awesome. Delivered that match of the night over there.
Yeah, but he came up short in conquering the International Championship.
Yeah, give it time, and I feel like Rivers may be back in that picture again. But right now, he's just getting manhandled by Shaw.
I mean, Shaw's just... He's just giving Rivers no chance to get up.
And I think Shaw, that's smart of Shaw, because Shaw knows what Rivers can do. Shaw's admitted that he was a fan of Rivers when he was younger. So I think he knows what he can do as he just picks him, lifts him up.
Oh,
And it tosses him down.
that's gonna hurt.
And just, and meets him with a huge super kick. There's that experience of Rivers right there. Tossing him against the ropes, ducking under.
See, Rivers has experience. Shaw doesn't have much experience.
No, and that could be what ultimately cost. And pulling something new out of the sack. We've seen this.
Oh no.
And a huge punt, kicking him his head off. Right into the pin.
And
One.
that's 1,
Two.
2. Ooh, kick out.
It's an awful shock that he's able to kick out of that because he delivered that with force.
I mean, Shaw's a strong guy. You don't put him down just like that. You gotta put more effort into it.
Exactly, and I'll agree with that to that point. But like, he won't be able to take very many punt kicks, so that's for sure.
No, but he will eat a turnbuckle.
Yeah, Rivers will eat that turnbuckle very quickly. And got him by the leg. Ooh. Just slamming him so hard back down to the ground that he popped right back up. Go for that big boot. Rivers again sidestepping that. He ate that once, but wasn't going to eat it again.
See, but here we go.
Ooh, that jackhammer.
Oh, jackhammer.
Picking him up again.
Not again. Oh, that's even more painful.
Right into the pin, that suplex pile driver.
1.
And getting a 2 count there. That barely, Shaw is like, how? He's put away so many people on that. With that move that he can't explain how. Got it picked up. Ooh! And that sit out last ride. This has got to be it. Into the pin. 1. 2. No, Rivers will kick out yet again.
No. Rivers is not letting himself get put away like that.
Goes for that. Well, it looks like curb stomp. And that effect. That what Jericho calls that Judas effect.
Oh, the Judas effect, but look what's he doing.
He's letting him recover. I don't know if that hurt his elbow doing that.
Maybe he did, but maybe Rivers has another idea.
Will he try to send the fans home happy with his signature curb stomp? But no, he'll just toss him to the outside. And then tosses him outside. Shaw looked like he fell hard. Oh!
Oh, another effect.
Jesus Christ. He's just handing them out like it's free candy. Oh! That looks like that rocked Rivers. Rivers is down and slow to get up.
I mean, Rivers is hurt. Rivers seems to be genuinely hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are just seeing Shaw just brutally beat down on.
Oh.
The referee up to an 8 count.
We're not getting a count out, hopefully, here. 9.
Oh, no, we are going to get a count out. Oh, as he eats that.
Oh,
Spin
it's
out
a draw.
pile driver.
It's a draw.
Is this how we're going to end? Well, this is how we're going to end the show, but
well,
is this how we're going to end these two guys going at it, or is there going to be another one? Only time is going to be able to tell.
I don't know, but Joe Livers looks like he's unconscious here, laying on the floor. The EMT are checking him out. Let's hope he's all right.
We got that story unfolding, and then we also got, was that truly Bison's music that played, and who cleared it to play?
Exactly, who cleared it? I mean, I only said to the truck that I was ready, so.
But that's the show for the night. So I hope you all enjoyed it, and even the surprises and the hard hitting that we had going on tonight. Make sure to tune in or catch the replay and tune in next week as we have the unfolding of hopefully some answers of what happened tonight. This has been a great time, guys. We're signing off. You guys have a great night.
Thank you guys for. See you guys next time.